Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of air. So if you are Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you. So I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you some clarity. If you want to book a video or an email reading, you can email TemajTarot@gmail.com to get that price list. If you already have the price list, you know payments are collected on Fridays, so make sure to get your order in. Phone readings, that's separate. I usually post a notification when I'm taking phone calls at the moment. So let's go ahead and get started here. This is for October and happy birthday to, well, Scorpio cross watchers, I know. Okay, so this is for October 25th through the 27th, 2019. So central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Five of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. We have rebirth, the Sun, the Nine of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so we have here central issue, a situation where maybe you have been feeling very guarded. There has possibly been some sort of miscommunication. Maybe there's no communication between you and a friend, a loved one. Maybe there is some sort of disconnect at your work, your place of work. But, you know, it just overall looks like there is some sort of energy where the communication was halted or has been halted. Especially, too, maybe after, I feel like even after there was some clarity or after the truth came out, it still was some sort of guarded behavior. Someone is still being very guarded with their energy here. And I also feel that someone has been carrying a heavy burden. I don't know if you've been going through a lot, if you feel like you've had to do so much on your own. Maybe you've been under a lot of pressure. You could be snapping off on people, speaking your mind, being very direct, very frank. You might be coming off as defensive towards people, or maybe people are coming off very defensive towards you. But going back to any type of love situation, this is always just kind of indicating to people who just can't seem to communicate properly. There's some sort of standoff here, even if, you know, they want to talk or you want to talk. So regardless, I feel that there's going to be a resurrection or a rebirth of the way we communicate with each other. I feel like if there has been some sort of argument or disagreement, you know, people are going to be on the same page again. I feel like there's good news on the way. You're going to be happy. Some of you may be headed towards a better, brighter times ahead. It looks like better times ahead is what it's saying to me. And I also feel like some of you are being guarded or protected by your ancestors here. I'm also seeing something coming from far away, like some sort of package or gift that you're going to be excited about. So some of you may be very excited to receive some sort of package or some sort of good news. I feel like something like an angel is descending down, like, we bring good tidings. So I don't know, I just kind of feel like you guys are going to get some sort of good news over the weekend. This is also a pretty good indication. A Judgment card, or the Rebirth card, is a good indication that whatever you have been waiting for is finally going to be a breakthrough. Whatever blockages there have been, I feel like something's going to be removed. If you went to a job interview, you were waiting to hear back, I feel like you're going to hear an answer, and it looks like it's good news. If you have been waiting to move forward in a love situation, I feel like the gates have opened up. You're going to have good news. If you've been trying to get pregnant, this definitely looks like good news about a pregnancy. We got a baby in a basket, and we got a baby coming through here. Maybe you were waiting to see the results. Maybe you took a pregnancy test, and it's just like, yay, I'm pregnant. Of course, this is... If you would be irritated about that, then that's not your news. Maybe good news for you is saying that you're not pregnant. I'm free, I'm single, yay, you know, something like that. Now, speaking of a situation where maybe someone once felt obligated to a person, a job, or something, like you are getting, if you're the person that was under that burden, I feel like you're being liberated from that. It's like freedom, finally, go do your thing. Creatively, if you were working on some sort of group project, or if you were in a group or dealing with something like that, and you were like, we don't, you know, we keep clashing, we don't get along. I feel like someone is just like, you know what, I'm going solo. You know, this is my first calling anyway. So it looks like also spiritually, you guys might be having some sort of awakening, some sort of spiritual awakening, or some sort of realization this weekend. Yeah, I feel like your prayers are being answered. I'm getting a sense of innocence, clarity, being relieved of something, like if you were going through something dark. If pride or ego had been an issue, I feel like someone has learned or is coming out clear. I'm also getting, some of you are going to get a lot of attention this weekend. I feel like a lot of you are going to get a lot of attention at work. There's a need to have confidence for something as well. I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like someone is feeling very insecure. Maybe there's a need for you to speak up for yourself, or to have confidence in your gifts, have confidence in your talents, have confidence in your appearance, because something was going on here where, you know, there's a lack of confidence. There could be some sort of mistrust. Someone maybe has some sort of trust issues. Now, that can also apply to a love situation where someone was lacking the confidence to approach you. I feel like someone is working on that. They're like, okay, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm going to move forward with this person. Or someone had commitment issues. They're like, okay, I'm trying to prepare myself for this commitment. Maybe some of you have just been feeling beat up by the universe in regards to conceiving. And it's like, okay, I've got to try again. So some of you guys are definitely still standing after a period of struggle. I do feel like something is getting ready to come to an end. This is like the ending of some sort of insecure cycle. I see something in regards to a secret coming out as well. I feel like someone's planning on revealing their feelings, or admitting that they were hurt, or they felt wronged some type of way. So it could be you. Maybe you're getting ready to say, you know what, I just want to put this out, that I feel like I was abused, or I was hurt. You hurt my feelings, or this, that, and the other. Or someone could be doing that to you. I feel like you guys may be busy. Some of you may have a lot of errands this weekend. Maybe you're working this weekend. Maybe you're working from home. You could be working at, you know, as a travel agent, or any type of job where travel is involved. I'm seeing something new starting here. I feel like something about your everyday routine is getting ready to shift or change or go through some sort of transformation. I see someone shopping for shoes as well, or trying on shoes, or someone works at a shoe store. I'm also getting someone very focused and dedicated to their craft. There may be something that you're creating or inventing, and you're just very focused on constructing something, putting things together, preparing something for a presentation. This is a lot of times I see this as those of you that might be writers, especially being below the sword here. So some of you may be getting ready to prepare to write a book, or a script, a poem. Maybe it's a painting that you're working on, or maybe you're preparing yourself for some sort of speech. There's definitely new beginnings here with these aces and judgment out. There's going to be second chances for some of you guys, especially if you felt like maybe there was a slip up or a mess up. I feel like there's going to be some sort of second chances. I don't know if someone is also maybe going on a boat cruise and is afraid to do that. I am getting some of you are afraid to maybe fly, but maybe there's somewhere that you need to go. And it's like, well, if I can't fly, let me take the boat, or let me take a train, or, you know, some other mode of transportation. So I feel like some of you may be doing that because you're too afraid to fly. There's actually a couple other things I'm getting here, but let me go ahead and start clarifying. I feel like something is being headlined, or someone makes the headlines. Because I'm hearing extra, extra, like that old saying, extra, extra, read all about it. Maybe someone is acting extra or doing the most. Maybe you feel that way. I feel like somebody also may feel threatened by someone's personality or popularity. So I don't know if you're dealing with someone who has status, and you feel like you're just a shadow to that person. There's a need for you to come out of that way of thinking, because that may be something that's only in your head, especially too, like with siblings, and feeling like, oh, my sibling, you know, they get all the attention, or at a work situation where you feel like someone gets all the attention. Even a love relationship, there might be some sort of unhealthy competition going on, where there's a need to more so be proud of your partner as opposed to despising them or being jealous, because I do see some sort of petty behavior as the central issue as well. So let me see here. Let me look at rebirth. So it does look like a trip to for some of you. I feel like it just looks like someone is traveling. I feel like there's going to be movement. I just feel like blockages are going to be removed, because here, this is some sort of blockage energy. This is stress. To me, the fives, for whatever reason, make me think of a square in astrology. You know, squares cause friction or frustration. So I feel that it's going from a 5 to a 6, some sort of relief, stress relief. You may be finding ways to relieve your stress this weekend. Maybe you do something like fishing, or you're going hiking, or you're just walking or exercising, or, you know, writing, journaling, doing things to relieve stress, I feel. Also, in a love situation, it looks like someone is ready to move, let the past go, and ready to communicate or talk. It could be something that starts off indirectly, indirect messages, telepathic energy going on here. See? You're being guided towards your calling here with the Judgment card. I feel like the trumpet is being blown, or this is, you know, some sort of calling or awakening. Some of you are going to your calling or being led to your calling. There's something that's happening where this is part of your journey. This is part of your path. And I feel like there is some sort of electromagnetic pull, like you are being pulled in some sort of direction. You're like, I don't know why I feel like I need to do this or go in this direction. It's like a natural pull. So I feel like there's some sort of invisible cord kind of assisting you on some sort of path here. And then, like I said, with ancestors, like your past, it's time for a lot of you to face your past. You know, anything you've been putting on the back burner, anything you've been avoiding, like that is resurfacing here. So I feel like you're having to confront your past. It looks like, again, good news, celebration. And since this is an air reading, some of you Libras may be receiving a late birthday gift or like some sort of belated birthday wishes. So I feel like maybe someone is also maybe going to be making up for the missed time or not being able to be with you for your birthday. Yeah, I feel like if you felt like bridges were burned, they were not burned. And I feel like for some of you, there's a visitor. I know I keep saying this, but it's happening to somebody. I feel like this has been happening for a while now, where there's a visitor coming to your home. Maybe it's unexpected, maybe it's not, but it looks like there's someone coming to your home here. There's time for you to establish order in your home or some sort of structure in your home. You might be getting someone may be sending an invitation out to you. Maybe you are being invited to something, because this does also look like some sort of opportunity. Maybe this is an opportunity for success or some sort of career where you would have recognition or fame, like you're getting some sort of invite. Something is coming from a distance. It's either a visitor or a letter. It's news is coming to you this weekend. There's a big announcement. You may be invited to join some sort of group or organization where it's going to feel like home. For some of you that are in established relationships, someone is now ready for commitment and or marriage. Looking at the Hierophant and the Four of Wands together. So this also looks like some sort of engagement. If you aren't getting engaged, maybe you're being invited to some sort of engagement party or bridal shower or baby shower. And I also see someone getting something off of their chest. They're like, okay, this is how I feel, confession. Let me speak my truth. This is my truth. I am who I say I am. These are the feelings that I feel. These are my words. Some of you may be having to defend yourself against any type of enemies or any type of accusations as well. It's funny because I feel like I just had to do that. But also, like the singer Lizzo, I heard she was, I didn't read like the whole story. I just saw on her Instagram, she felt like something was being plagiarized or something, or she was like defending where she got her idea from. And, I guess there was some sort of accusations. So something like that. And it does look like for some of you, it may have to do with intellectual property or some sort of creative idea that you're having to deal with or confront or protect. Yeah, but I feel like someone has been building up the nerve or the courage to also say what they think or feel about you. And this is something that has taken a long time. Someone may be viewing you as the ideal person for them, as far as someone that they would like to settle down with. You may be the ideal person that fits into someone's core values. It's like, after much thought about this, I think this is the best person for me. So someone may be making some sort of decision in love, but it's a practical decision more so than romantic, or you might be the one doing that. It's like you, after a careful analysis, you're like, okay, this is the best route to go. Let me look at the Nine of Wands really quickly, and then we'll pull some energy cards. What is this Nine of Wands? I can see someone built up a wall, but it looks like that wall is coming down. Yeah, I just feel like someone is not afraid to be themselves anymore. I just heard the name Dawn for somebody. Yeah. Someone wants to open up how they feel. And they're like, this is it. It's just like ripping a Band-Aid off. I'm just going to say it like this. And either they like me or they don't. Either they want to move forward with me or they don't. If you're at a business meeting and you feel like it's a now or never time, it's like maybe you're in a meeting with a bunch of bigwigs and you're like, what if they look at me stupid about my idea? I don't care. This is the idea that I had. This is my creative idea that I want to share. So I feel like you guys are being shy, or someone around you is being shy when it comes to expressing their feelings. But I feel like it's going to be a big gesture here. It's like just doing it. Even if this person has a soft or quiet voice, they're speaking their truth. Because I feel like, and I said that before, something about some sort of oxymoron where I saw a grand gesture, but it was little or something. I think something is coming from either someone who has a small stature. Like you see, what's her name? Oh my God, don't do this. Simone Biles, how her stature is so little, but she's so powerful. She's such an athlete. Oh my God, she's so strong, but so tiny, and I kind of feel like maybe that's something like that. Someone that of small stature has something to show in a big way. Or maybe someone just has a soft voice, but they're doing something big. But so, yeah, it's something, someone needs to overcome their shyness. And I feel like after thinking about it, or they have come to some sort of realization about how they truly feel. Or maybe, like I said, it's work related and it's about having some bright idea. Now, I do see some sort of spell work. I feel like if someone was trying to do some sort of spell work on you, you have been protected. But it does look like someone has been doing things indirectly to get your attention, and they may at one point have been obsessive about it. Could have been a Cancer, Capricorn, could have been Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Sag, or another air sign. So basically it could have been anyone, or it could be anyone that's getting ready to open up and express how they feel. So let me go ahead and pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for air signs for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So we have 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. We have the thinking man. We have the man holding a coin, and strategy. So it looks like someone has been thinking and analyzing, or you will be thinking and analyzing about a project, about your approach, about a love situation, or this is someone's energy towards you. Something also could have been revealed to you intuitively, spiritually. I feel like the unseen like gave some sort of information to you. I feel like there is something spiritual happening, like outside forces are working their magic. And there's going to be a need for you to strategize how you want to proceed with someone or a project. Sometimes these cards can also relate to energy. So like an air energy and an earth energy. Maybe you're trying to figure out a way to profit from an idea that you have. You're like, I have an idea. How can I profit off of it? Maybe this is someone wanting to pay you for your ideas. And you're like, that's not bad. Let me think about it. This could be the birth of some sort of new business partnership. Spirit could have led you to meet the right people for work or for love. But I feel like this weekend is mainly about either your spirituality or career moves. It looks like you're going to have to figure some things out. Make sure to document everything too. I feel like you do have some sort of documentation to prove an idea, or to prove that something belongs to you, or to prove that you're the originator of something. Especially if someone tried to steal something from you, or someone tried to steal your energy. Like something's happening where I feel like you are just being protected here. You don't have to overthink whatever decisions that you have to make this weekend, because I feel like it's already embedded in you. Like spirit has already embedded something within you. Yeah, so that is all the messages I'm getting for you guys, but I hope it makes sense. I hope it resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.